How do you make a Netflix Part 3 doc feel like it just detonated the whole industry before most people even agree on what's actually in it? Because right now, that's the weird contradiction at the center of this story, and it's why the timeline feels so slippery and so loud at the same time. And if you're wondering why 50 Cent's name keeps getting attached to footage, receipts, and people finally talking, yeah, that's exactly where this gets messy. Word is 50 Cent's been working on this documentary for almost 2 years, and the hype isn't just new episodes dropped. It's the kind of hype where people swear the material is so wild, it changes how you look at old rumors you thought were just internet noise. But here's the part people miss. Even when something is everywhere, that doesn't automatically make it proven, and the loudest claims are often the least verifiable, which is why the way this doc is being discussed matters more than any single clip.
50 Cent has been working on this documentary for almost 2 years. The footage he has is insane. The people he got speaking about Diddy is...
No Diddy party. Are you watching the documentary on Netflix?
I don't watch it.
Hey, bro.
How crazy is
Yo,
it?
he's horrible.
Bro, he allegedly Pac and Biggie.
Bro, both of them.
And I believe it.
Both of them.
Bro, it's crazy.
Allegedly. Horrible.
But no one knew all this shit until the documentary came out.
It seems
I'm not gonna lie,
like
50 Cent is cooking, bro. My opinion
Is
is
that his doc?
Yeah. He produced it. He produced it, I swear.
That was the one he was going to call Diddy Do It?
Yeah.
But it's called...
Bro, I'm not even joking, bro. Like, you gotta watch it.
Mysterious circumstances involving the deaths of both Tupac and Biggie.
And it makes sense, because you know why? Think about it, like, Biggie and Pac were really good friends, bro. Really good friends.
Also so sad.
Diddy didn't fuck with Tupac, because Pac didn't fuck with him.
They drove a wedge between them.
Yup.
And then the one day Biggie was supposed to fly to the UK for a press tour or like Europe or some shit. And Diddy was like, nah, we're not going to the UK. Like, this trip had been planned for weeks.
Yup.
He's like, nah, we're not going to the UK. Biggie's staying here. And Biggie's like, I want to go to Europe. I want to go to Europe. He's like, nah, we're staying here. We're throwing a party.
Yup.
In California.
And Biggie wanted to leave Cali. He's like, bro, I want to get the fuck out of here. I don't feel safe here. Why am I here?
Went to the party, got fucking shot.
Now zoom out for a second, because whether you love 50 or you can't stand him, the reason this is trending isn't just celebrity gossip. It's the implication that a glossy, public-facing music industry might have a second life that starts when the cameras stop rolling. And yeah, everybody's heard industry parties before, but the conversations around this project are leaning into something darker. Invitation-only spaces, closed rooms, private circles, and the idea, alleged, reported, disputed, that power doesn't just sit in boardrooms. It moves at 2 a.m. behind locked doors, and that's where people start dragging the same names back into the same whispers, over and over.
I uncovered every secret from the last 30 years, and I have given all the proofs of who was involved with Diddy. I have presented the videotape of Diddy's parties as evidence. No one can save Diddy and the other celebs. Jay-Z, all of them were Diddy's handlers. After watching the rest of the documentary, you'll understand.
And then you hit the part of the conversation that always spikes the adrenaline, the mysterious circumstances surrounding the deeds of Tupac and Biggie. Let's be careful here. Those cases have been argued, debated, investigated, and speculated on for decades, and plenty remains unresolved in the public mind. But according to how people are reacting to this documentary, it doesn't just bring up those tragedies like history, it brings them up like a question that never stopped echoing. And once you pose the question, you can't unhear it. If the industry has a hidden after-hours ecosystem, what else could have been decided in those shadows?
I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you. Mm-hmm. But this is a full circle moment, everybody.
Yes.
Get into adult conversation.
Yes.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Okay, because I haven't seen you in over 15 years, but I'm not seeing wrinkles. I'm seeing good. You live a really hectic lifestyle, and I don't understand all the running around. And who are these people that you surround yourself with? And who are these people? Do they violate you? Do you get robbed? What happens? Now, you threw a house party, and I got the footage. Okay. Look at this. Now, who has this many people at their house? Puff, or Sean, Diddy, Doody, what do I call you?
I think you should call me Puff. You always call me Puff.
I do.
Yes.
Okay. First hurdle jumped. Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous.
Now, one theory that gets repeated in these kinds of discussions, again, not established fact, not proven in court, and often disputed depending on who you ask, is the idea of wedges being driven between people, alliances forming, alliances breaking, tensions being nudged the wrong way at the worst possible time. And that's a dangerous kind of story because it doesn't need to prove every step to feel believable to an audience. It just has to line up emotionally with what people already suspect about fame, that it's not just talent, it's leverage. And once you start seeing fame as leverage, every last-minute plan change starts sounding like a clue.
My butt hurts. That was the first thing I felt when I woke up in Diddy's bed. But I had always been unwilling to admit it. Maybe I had subconsciously known, but deep down, I just couldn't accept the fact that I had been with a man, especially under such circumstances, without even knowing about it. Many people say I've changed. Yes, that day's events felt like a nightmare that continues to haunt me. It wasn't until 50 Cent came to me with Diddy's documentary, revealing the truth and comforting me that it wasn't my fault. He told me he would ruin Diddy if I didn't want to see endless discussions online. He suggested I'd take some time to clear my mind, and after it was over, I should give myself a chance to start fresh. So I ran away. But when I saw Diddy's mother denying the documentary, claiming it was all false, I couldn't sit still anymore. She was the one who created the monster that is Diddy. But to this day, she still refuses to admit that the monster in that documentary is real. I hate her for it, but I had to come forward as a witness. It took me a lot of mental preparation to finally speak out about the darkness inside me. 50 Cent was like a hero, speaking up for us, so I can't back down and let him face the pressure.
Here's where it turns into a thriller, because the version people keep repeating goes like this. A trip that was planned, a sudden no, a party that happens instead, somebody feeling unsafe, somebody wanting to leave, and then the worst possible outcome. Is any of that confirmed by this documentary in a way that holds up in court? That's not something we can claim from chatter alone. But what we can say is this. The doc's buzz has people relitigating old timelines like they're evidence boards, and that tells you the real product isn't just footage, it's suspicion, and suspicion spreads faster than facts. So today, hip-hop is once again talking about a brand new documentary release being attributed to 50 Cent, specifically Part 3. And according to the conversations surrounding it, the project is pulling attention back to the hidden side of the music industry and how certain names keep appearing in that same orbit. For years, fans have seen the public side. Red carpets, award shows, radio runs, sold-out tours, perfectly timed interviews. But the documentary themes being discussed suggest another world may exist far from cameras, late-night celebrity gatherings, invitation-only parties, closed-door rooms, and private environments where only certain people were reportedly allowed inside. And if you're thinking that's just rich people stuff, sure, but then comes the darker question. What happens when privacy isn't just privacy? What happens when privacy becomes protection? And just to keep it real with you, because I know how YouTube comments go, some people are treating this like a victory lap, others are calling it clout chasing, and some are saying none of it is real until there's official confirmation. That's fair. The safest framing is this. According to the themes being discussed around the project, observers believe that once official events ended and cameras disappeared, another side of the industry allegedly began after midnight. Private estates, luxury penthouses, exclusive hotel suites, places where powerful figures were reportedly gathering in environments the public rarely saw. And the micro-tease hiding inside that is simple. If it's harmless, why the secrecy? And if it's not harmless, who benefits most from silence?